tātou, hei mai tātou, kauhihiri, hawa te whakaaro, hawa te tangata, hawa te awa, te pau e hiri nei e tātou, mauri ora ki a tātou, haumi e, hui e, tai ki e. My message today isn't too long. It's about, firstly, number one, you being at school. Mr. Wood's going to talk a little bit more about recognition credits, but being at school as long as you can in front of your teachers is still really important if you are going to get those credits that you're after. Not long to go now, so it's a really big push towards the finish of the year. That's number one. Number two is when you come to assembly, can you please make sure that you don't take yourself off and sit anywhere? It's very difficult for your teachers to mark rolls, and there's an expectation that they do that, so please line up in your form class, your kairahi class, and go in and sit in that particular class, please. That would make Mrs. DeCock very happy. Okay. My third one is these masks. Again, you would have heard adverts on the radio now about acts of kindness. These masks are an act of kindness. They're an act of kindness because they will help keep your teachers well and help keep you well. And if you're well and your teachers are well, then you're at school and we're doing the right thing, trying to get through to the end of the year and you're learning. So it's really not about forcing you to wear masks. We can't. But it's actually asking you to, in enclosed places rather than outside, just to try and be kind to your teachers. Our staff have really struggled to be at school on many days and that to give you the opportunity to have them in front of your classes, so please be kind to our teachers and one another. Apart from that, great to see you all here, and I'm sure Mr. Wood is going to clarify a few things for you, so I'm going to jump off now and we'll catch you through the week. Kia ora koutou.
Thank you, Mr. Fraser. We now have the Utn House Captains. If you could come up to the stage when your name is called out, and Ms. Longley or Mr. Fraser will present you with your badge. Okay, from Cody we have Olivia Fogden, and also we have Harriet Giorgetti.
Now we have the Hippie 4L draw, so drum roll please. So from Matai we have Nico Fulford, from Totara we have Shayla Dykstra, from Cody we have Ella Carpenter, and from Rimu we have Declan Little. You guys can collect your canteen vouchers after assembly.
The staff Kia Kaha winners are Jude for her friendly face and positive attitude in the Student Centre, and Miss Hirschberg for her commitment to pūkoro. And the random acts of kindness this week goes to Arvina Osborne for amazing support of her friends.
So now we have our notices. So tomorrow we have our Loves Me Not Healthy Relationships program for all Year 12s and 13s. Please meet in the hall ready to start at 9 AM and you're welcome to wear non-uniform. Now we would like to welcome up Mr. Wood for his notices.
Morena. There are three things I'm going to talk to you about, and it is for all the students that are here pretty much. Okay, so the first one is derived grade exams. So if you are year 11 to 13 or a year 10 student doing Te Reo Māori, there are derived grade exams in week 9. What does it mean for you? That means in week 9, all years 11 to 13 will be at home, except when they have an exam. So I'm going to send out this week to your email the timetable for derived grade exams. If you are a junior student who would like to have a derived grade exam timetable, just let me know and I'll send it to you as well. Okay? So what are these derived grade exams? They are the marks that you get if something terrible happens, Ellen, like your phone goes off in the exam and you're not allowed to use your exam grade, for example, okay? Or you're sick, or something terrible happens to one of your family members, okay? And the exam that you get, the result you get in derived grade week becomes your actual grade. And it happens for about 8 people from our school every year. So do try your best and don't just not worry about them. Do try, because they actually matter, and it may matter for you. Okay, so that's week 9 this term. Also, week 9 this term, course selection for 2023. So that'll be the course booklet. Now, if you're year 11, you will have 3 compulsory subjects, which is maths, English, science, plus 3. If you're year 12 next year, there are 2 recommended subjects, which is maths and English, but there are 6 subjects you get to choose. Okay? Year 13, there are 5 subjects that you only have to take. If you are taking UCOL, or a distance learning subject, that is potentially a course as well. Okay, so I need you guys to start thinking about it now. I know it's only week 5. But week 9 is not too far away, and I want you to think about what you need to do. What subjects do you want to continue with? What subjects do you need to go where you want to go? So do have a talk with your teachers about that. The course selection booklet is going to be sent to you and your parents, because your parents have to say, yes, I have seen what you're choosing, done, tick. Okay, so do have a talk to them so they know. So that was number 2. Number 3, last thing, learning recognition credits, which I will remind you about. If you are year 10, can you get learning recognition credits? Yes, you can. For every 5 credits you get 1 learning recognition credit. Let's say I am an incredibly smart student and I'm doing some credits at level 1 and some credits at level 2. Well, I can get some learning recognition credits at level 1 and level 2. But this is the maximum you can get. The maximum at level 1 you can get is 10. So that is, you have to get 50 credits at level 1 to get all those 10. The maximum you can get at level 2 is 8, and the maximum you can get at level 3 is 8. But you can also potentially get more than the 10 if you are doing multi-level classes. Okay, I'm just letting you know, just in case you're confused by that, okay? So effectively, what does that mean? That means that if you are doing NCA level 1 this year, potentially you only have to get 70, maybe slightly less, depending if you're doing multi-level classes. Level 2, only 52 credits at level 2, and at level 3, only 52 credits at level 3. Okay, so if you're confused, you may say, I want to have a talk to my own Kaiarahi teacher because they can explain it better. Please do, okay? But it's really important to know that you can get there this year, okay? Well done.
We're now going to welcome back up Mr. Fraser for the closing karakia.
Just to let you know that on Thursday in the hall at break 2, we're welcoming back the Revolution Tour. Some of you will remember the group that come through with a very upbeat performance of dance, song, and conversations with you around resilience, and everyone goes out buzzing after their messages and the way that they deliver it. So we will have to stick to our 200, so if you do want to come on Thursday, you just need to be out at the door and we will be counting you in. So if you have a bit of patience and then come in and enjoy their performance and take note of their message. Thank you.
Just a reminder before Mr. Fraser comes up, we have a teacher only day on Friday, so don't come to school.
Kēnō tātou, kia tau, kia tātou katoa, ti atu whai o tō tātou ariki, a ihu karaiti me te aroha te atua, me te whiwhina tahitanga ki te wairua tapu, ake, Āmene. Kia ora.
Let's go, please stand.